As far as incarceration goes, I mean, it's a bit of an experience that, of course, you can never really, you don't always have the words to describe it.
The prison system is not something that most people think about day to day, and oftentimes those that serve out their sentences are forgotten about, even after they move back home. Cousins Kawan France and Michael Trapp have to deal with those problems every day, and it goes much deeper than just getting a job.
Really reconnecting with family, because if you've been gone for a long time and then you come home from prison, the first thing they thinking, oh, he gonna come home acting crazy, or, you know what I'm saying?
Families can be reluctant to accept individuals back into their lives too, which only makes things harder on their loved one. For Kawan, family is what kept him motivated throughout his sentence.
If it wasn't for the family support, I probably wouldn't have made it.
The brother of Kawan, Corey France, was one of those main supporters. Corey is a community advocate for criminal justice reform and stresses that family support is one of the most important parts of the re-entry process.
There's families, they need to be engaged in this issue and they need to get informed so that they know how to support their loved one through the process, pre the process, and post that process. It's an ongoing struggle.
But families can only do so much. The state has to come in and help those trying to make a better life with their second chance. David White, a senior probation officer in the District of South Carolina, is working to try and make sure that does happen. And he is pleased with what he has seen lately.
It's starting to happen more and more now that we're doing things different, where we used to be kind of like the law enforcement model. Now we're really getting into risk-based stuff.
Instead of locking up people for any and everything, now people have the chance to get in halfway houses earlier and get the counseling they may need. Halfway houses like the one behind me here are people's first chance out of prison to show that they are ready to move back into society. Here they will spend 6 months getting their documents in order and searching for housing and a job. As the end of the 6 months approaches, people in the halfway houses will meet with probation officers like David to assure they are staying clean and forming a plan for when they are released. Despite the programs set in place now, there is often a lack of funding, and both Kawan and Michael felt alone once they got out.
You're kind of thrown out to the wolves. You're not, the programs that they have, I actually went to one program and they had insufficient funds.
They just, all right, you're not our responsibility no more, you out, you know what I'm saying?
It is going to take support from everyone to really help our fellow community members succeed. And that is exactly what Corey is trying to inspire.
I'm really looking forward to, in the future, working with young people and engaging them in this issue so that they can support people that are transitioning back and serve as direct advocates to them like I do.
For Carolina News, I'm Brandon Weeks.
Yeah, they play both of them basketball.